Hello, and yeah, welcome to another video. Not sure what it's going to be about today, or even if it's going to be about anything. I'm out with Paul, stopping on his driveway in the Lake District, as you've seen in a previous video, and he's brought me to Loughrigg Tarn. This is all Loughrigg Fell up behind us. A lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought the fell was just one hill to climb up, but there's not. It's a range more than anything. So I will make it up there one day. I promise myself I'm going to do it. But yeah, this is an absolute beauty. Now, don't all come rushing, because you won't like it. He only lives down the road, so don't all come rushing, but one at a time. This is stunning. Over there, there is an absolutely, just at the end of my finger, there is an absolutely beautiful looking, we're going to call it a lone tree. It's just jutting out over the top of the tarn, and you've got all the mountains in the background. We've got swans down here, we've got a bridge, an infinity fence leading out into the water. This tree there, I keep catching my eye, I really like that. But what an absolutely beautiful little place, and you can walk all the way around it. So I might stop, I might get the camera out and put it on a tripod and take a couple, if anything, for record shots. I'll show you as I do them. But the light's not great at the moment. It's gone very black and overcast, apart from massive long exposures, which seems a shame to spoil it in a way. There's not a lot, but there is blue sky up there, and the clouds are going that way, so it might open up in a minute. The light earlier on, and when we went for a cup of tea earlier on, there was a big rainbow over the top of the fells. It was absolutely stunning and fantastic. Typical me, I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time, right time. But yeah, this is something else. I've just been told as well, behind my head there, the farm up there, and excuse the wind if you're getting these big gusts every so often, but you can actually camp. There's a campsite just up the top there. So yeah, contact the farm up there. I'm sure it's all on Google, and if I can find a link, I'll put it down for you, or put it on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, that's handy to know. Campsite, and you can walk all the way around this and enjoy yourself. The camera's out. I got the camera out. I know I would. This cloud is definitely moving over, so that is going to light up in a moment, and this is going to transform this place. But I've basically stopped for this. I've got a tree right next to me here, and it's really boggy underneath my feet. It's sinking a sort of but I'm doing a really long exposure at the moment. I'm doing a 25-second exposure on this little infinity fence, just leading out into the water, and you've got the fells over in the background up there, really quite nice. I've got the polarizer on as well, because it's making the water quite dark, because there's some little autumny colour leaves sort of scattered around. I'm trying not to put my hand in front of the camera. There's a lily pad down there, so you never know, it might make an interesting little shot. But if anything else, it's a record from being here, and I know where the place is now. It's definitely smoothed the water out, and all the clouds are nice and straight through the sky. I've also taken another one as well, a little bit faster exposure at f11. So this one was on f7.1, just so I can balance the exposure. I might try the different filter. I might put a 6-stop on rather than a 10-stop, because it's quite dull without the light on it, and that way I can up my f-stop to about f10, f11 probably, and still get some movement in the water as well. So I'll take one more from here, and then I might just have a little bit further up the bank and get this crusty tree in, because it's got a bit of a pointy stick sticking out, and we'll have a look and see if that works. But yeah, there's something going to happen. We will get a bit of light eventually. Right, I just have to stop and get a little picture of this. Just found a lovely little set of mushrooms, little fungi growing out the side of the tree, just down there, and they make a lovely little vertical shot. I think it's really quite a nice little scene just leading up through the image. They're pretty, quite intimate. I might even get in a little bit closer just to get rid of all of the grass at the bottom. It's quite a nice little intimate shot. Get the camera nice and level, and just focus on it. 2-second timer, let go of it, f11, and just let it take the shot. I just think that's a nice, interesting shape to the mushrooms. that's another one done. I'm going to put the polarizer back off, because I had the polarizer on just to see if it punches out the colours a little bit more, but not necessary all the time. And yeah, no, I quite like that as a simple little shot, that. Right, now I can see this tree under here. I've got to show you this tree, and I might have to put a longer lens on. And I think it's one of those trees that needs the mist in the background, and my knees are buckling, so come up here. I'll show you this tree underneath this branch. But this tree is phenomenal. Just look at that there, just sticking out across the water's edge. I think you'd have to have the tripod in the water, shooting across. Otherwise you've got to come with the waders and get in a bit deeper. And that's maybe why you haven't seen so many pictures of it, because it blends into the background, so you definitely need mist or something going on in the background to separate it. But that is really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Conditions, that's what you need. Just been trying to shoot that tree. I just had my camera down, poking through two trunks of the tree just to try and separate it, but you can't. You can't quite get it in the water. It looks pretty cool. There it is behind me, just on the end of the bank there. But you just can't quite get the picture. You need to blank out all that background. But if you're doing that, you're going to lose the mountains as well. So it's a bit of a shame, because it's definitely a treat of a tree. Definitely. We're going that way. We're going up and round and having a bit of a walk. So I'll speak to you in a bit.